because I saw sitting down on the left, we got Phenom, a man who is very talented with multiple characters, primarily with Fox, but we may see Greninja, Corrin, maybe the old man Ganondorf. If he's feeling
I miss the Phenom Ganondorf,
feeling real
bro.
spicy. But of course, primarily the Fox, and of course Waifu on the other side has been a Luigi player career since 4, if I'm not mistaken.
And Phenom's been the same with the Fox as well.
Yeah.
These are two guys that, like, if you've been around the DFW scene for a while, you see these two and you're like, oh, two people that I know.
Yeah, and I actually haven't seen Waifu around recently, but I believe I saw them over here last week. But it's been a minute since I've been able to actually see Waifu hanging around, so it's always cool to see an old face. But you haven't seen it in a while.
To that, Waifu was the first person I played when we came back post, quarantine era. It was the first person I played after that. So fun to see him on the stream now, round 1 against Phenom, who has been sort of just like quietly been plugging away, getting some really good wins, been performing really well at Shockwaves, but not like oh my gosh!
And loudly, Waifu answers his way into the game with a misfire. Luigi got that RNG action, bringing him back into the game. And this is really scary for Phenom, because if he doesn't shut out the game, we've got Rage Luigi, who might just be able to, I don't know if Rage ruins this zero to death, but Fox is a fast brawler. I wouldn't be surprised if he still took 80 off a grab.
Oh my gosh, he went for that quick side B again. The green missile coming up for him.
Great
But
DI.
as you were talking about with the Rage that can mess up your combos, and yeah, Phenom just had to DI away from that, and he was ready to fire back at the overcommit.
Well, that grab maybe could have, or that could have been a grab opportunity, I think, for Waifu there.
He's a little bit far away. I don't blame him for playing it safe, especially when, he's playing with the lead. He's up against the renowned Phenom, but, I mean, he's been playing safely against the Fox, and I really like that keeping the distance has been his game plan, because it's forced Phenom to commit a few times.
Okay, we've seen him twice now in a tech chase situation on the platform. Waifu wants to roll. Phenom's definitely going to be ready to up smash that one next time.
We see him constantly putting pressure on that shield too. He's noticed that Waifu is a little bit scared in that shield, right? And he likes to jump to it when he plays defensively. And Phenom, for what it's worth, he's got some really nice shield pressure in this game, falling out of the Cyclone this time though.
That Cyclone, frame 1 invincible, really good option to escape pressure. Waifu's been mashing it, but of course it is very laggy. That's back throw is going to kill, yeah. So Waifu, if he gets that option baited out, maybe here, if Phenom had been able to fall out of it and set up, could have gone for up smash to KO.
Ooh, that's going to be a regrab on the ledge, or the green missile, and every time that you think, oh, this is such an easy punish, you miss that move. It doesn't matter who you are, you just miss it. But nice reaction there from Phenom, just waiting to see what Waifu is going to do, because he knows that with Luigi, with that limited speed and with how quick Fox can grab a kill move, easy for him.
Yeah, and this is really volatile. With these early percents, we could see a lot of Fox combo starters turn into Luigi combo starters with those nairs. We got the grab going. Doesn't find a follow-up. That's been really, really important, I feel like, in the matchup, because normally Luigi gets everything off the grab. We really haven't seen Waifu get too much other than a hit or two, and then it becomes Phenoms.
Yeah, Waifu's never really had the Luigi combo game fully down, but where he does really shine is utilizing every tool other than that. He it's like he's afraid to play Luigi, quote-unquote, dishonestly. And it's really interesting to see, but right now that means he's running clean, straight up even with Phenom right now. I mean, one back throw at the ledge will certainly be able to do it. He wanted to catch the jump in, but Phenom, playing patiently on the ground, clutches it out.
A lot of players in that kind of a situation will, out of habit, dash back forward, and immediately go for an option. They're just kind of dashing to move. There, Phenom actually dashed back, waited, kind of reacted for the situation. Waifu was trying to call out an autopilot option. Phenom actually waited, reacted, and punished Waifu's, option 1.
Yeah, dude, I feel like that's the way that Phenom just plays. He's not the kind of guy that I ever see really having wasted movement or throwing out a bunch of moves that are going to whiff and leave him vulnerable, right? I feel like there's a purpose with every single thing that he does.
Yeah, and just like that, there's also a purpose, likely going to this Greninja. I feel like we're going to see big use out of that dash attack. He wants a bigger burst range that's a little bit safer than Fox's to deal with this grab range and deal with the fireball range. He also wants safer jump-ins from a distance.
Yeah, much easier for him to see, all right, like if I'm jumping towards, I've used my grounded jump, and I notice that I need to disengage because Waifu's not giving me the space, then I can back off. But yeah, picking Final Destination, if Waifu didn't know that the Greninja was available, maybe I can see the benefit against the Fox, but drifting all the way in, he's going to need a big misfire to make it back as he has no jump, and that is going to be it.
Yeah, and that's another thing that we saw Phenom there, starting it off with the forward smash to catch the landing. Big disjoint on those to punish landing moves is also a big benefit that Fox didn't have. That's what he's looking for here.
Yeah, look at how safe those landings are with that Nair, especially on that shield. It's something that Waifu really needs to catch on to. Maybe just back up his spacing a little bit, knowing where Phenom is going to land. And, you know, again, like you were saying earlier, catch him committing. There we see lots of anti-airs jump straight up with the downbeat.
Yeah, and instead of just waiting and maybe trying to punish post-emptively, also the up smash as an anti-air is a great option too. Catch him before he's able to get that move out.
Or an air-to-air in that situation. Again, great patience there by Phenom to notice, all right, I can't get anything true off of this hit, but I can probably get, you know, an extra hit if I wait and react to Waifu, who's barely making it back after all that.
Yeah, a little bit of magnet hands, barely was able to grab it, but right back off the stage, Phenom not one to let it go very easily.
Yeah, and we're going to need to see him continue to play like that. I think he's going to need to get more aggressive as he gets Waifu off the stage like that. You know, right there, the dash attack into the forward air. Solid kill confirmed for Greninja, and working with a clean stock lead. This is something we haven't seen just yet.
Ooh, Waifu going for something nice with up special out of shield. Might have killed, I don't know, with a fast follow, there's a chance he might have lived even though. I'm concerned.
That doesn't change anything in this game.
Interesting.
So it's purely weight dependent. And against the Gren, I'm still with you though. I don't know if that would have killed yet.
That one's gonna get it.
Yeah,
halfway up the stage.
Yeah, Waifu has that confirmed down pat right there. And again, against the fast faller, I feel like that's a big benefit to land that combo.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, big damage. No, he
missed the Nair.
Fast fell too fast in the Nair. Yeah, came out too late. That's dangerous.
Yeah, is able to make it back, but stuck again, getting ledge trapped here. Gets caught dashing away, all the way just to the other corner. And that's an up smash, not going to kill yet, but he can chase with the up air or the forward air.
And that is exactly what I was talking about. Phenom just needs to be aggressive when Waifu goes off stage and say, all right, if he's not going to commit to something, or if he is, and I can wait for the end of it, Greninja has that big forward air. It's basically an aerial smash attack, and you can get your kill.
Yeah, you cover a lot of range there as well. So if your opponent is respecting you with the up air, drifting away to where you can't combo, you're just going into the next threat zone of the forward air as well. A lot of range there, and at that point you're not worried. That's another big thing that you have is the range and the disjoint of the forward air. You're not worried about Nair combo breaking.
Or even the forward air, right? If Luigi wants to come down with the chops.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the chops to punish him.
Yeah.
The chops!
Yeah. So, I mean,
I wish you could see my face right now. I'm making the most... Hey, come on, give me something.
Nope.
You can't tell.
Nope. I'll give Phenom something. That was a good character selection. Good adjustments. But also, Waifu played it really, really solidly. Keeping it down extremely close.
Yeah. I feel like literally once he actually gets he gets quite a few wins in neutral. And I think that like playing to his win condition more and saying, all right, like I need to land more grabs, and particularly
if he just had grab combos.
If he has the grab combo, I'm serious. Like
not even 0 to death, just like I feel like he got 1 or 2 hits.
60-70% off of a grab, right? Which is what Luigi should be doing, especially against a fast faller. Like if Waifu sits down and labs, you know, like, you know, not even labs, just practices, right? It's there. If he sits down a couple hours a day, a few hours a week, that could be down pat.
That said, specifically Fox and Greninja normally are like characters that are the fast volleys, you know, they're suspect to a lot of different combo routes, but they are different. So maybe Waifu's got him down pat with other characters, maybe more floaty mid-weights, but when you run into Fox and Greninja, you're just caught unawares. Not ready for that one.
I don't even know. He could be one of those people that like just he has a pretty decent understanding of the game, but doesn't own a Switch. Like, I almost find that impossible because it feels like everybody in the Smash community owns a Nintendo Switch. But I know people who don't.
It's got good games.
Waddy didn't for like a year and a half. He like didn't have a Switch until the online era.
Interesting.
And then he was like, oh, I got to get one of these.
Impressive. Yeah,
Waddy for Summit, by the way.
Word?
I like Waddy a lot.
Voting right now?
I know that it is impossible for Aaron to drop out at this point because he has like 3 times as many votes as anybody else.
Okay, I like Aaron.
Last I checked, Void was number 2.
I like Void.
I know that Riddles is in there for some reason.
Please.
Peanut, the Little Mac player, is number 3. I know that Peanut is sick, but do you want to watch MK Leo and Spargo and all these guys play against a Little Mac
No
for,
comment.
12 sets. I love Peanut. I'm just saying, with the round robin sort of style, anyways.
Who else, though?
I know that
I'm
Larry,
sure he's fine, but it's not my favorite.
Larry Lure is there.
Would love to see Larry.
Adamsk is there.
Okay.
Is in the voting. Who am I? I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, Charlie. Charlie the King.
Charlie's got to go.
I love Charlie.
We need
Charlie
to get
has
Charlie
to
in.
get there.
It's Charlie for Summit.
For sure. Charlie for Summit.
That's from me. Charlie for Summit.
I will
want to see.
personally endorse Charlie for Summit.
I
Vote for Charlie, please.
think Aaron, Void, Larry, Charlie are my top 4 of what you've listed.
Riddles is in there too. I think I said.
Yeah,
I would love to see Riddles.
Riddles is a solid 5th for me.
Let me
If
check
Aaron's
that.
guaranteed.
Let me check that Smash Summit voting as we get into our next match, and it is a doozy.